David Craig here at the home of the creator of the Murbles craze, the Murble game itself, Murray Kramer. Hey, Murray.
How's it going, Dave?
It's going great. We're going to talk about how to play Murbles, why you're going to want to buy some Murbles, but let's start out with how Murbles came to be. Tell me about the inception of the game.
Well, I made it in 1979 when I was in college up in Michigan, and I played it all over the world, actually, and I really didn't do anything with it till here in the last couple of years.
As far as marketing, and
yeah.
You found out that everybody seems to want to play the game.
Yeah, and the original ones are made out of aluminum, and they're pretty heavy, so I wanted to make it lighter so kids could play it, adults could play it, anybody can play it.
And that was one of the ideas of the concept of the game. You wanted to play a game that took no special skills, that really anybody could play.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted a game where you didn't have to be tall or fast or you know, you could just get out and play the game.
Right, and the name Murbles itself, it basically stands for Murray's Marbles.
Murray's Marbles, yeah. And
so these are kind of big marbles, and you're seeing them now, but they're fun marbles, and they come in various colors. People can customize them. It's similar in a way to horseshoes, but it's not as heavy or dangerous, and you can play in any type of terrain.
Right, right. In fact, you use the terrain in the game. You use roots, you use hills, you can play it in grass, you can play it on the beach, you can play it just about anywhere.
Right. And so let's describe a game. You take the bag out, and then you basically dump the balls on the ground, and what does that do for you besides get the balls out of the bag?
Well, that's a good way to decide who's going to have control of the game, who's going to start the game.
And how does that happen?
Well, let's say we've got a red, white, and blue set, and we dump the balls out. You call blue, and I'm calling red. And we dump them out, and the point ball's over by the blue, so then you start the game, you pick up your point ball, and you throw it any direction, wherever you want to throw it.
And the point ball is the one ball that's a different color from the red or the blue. So and a regular, like normal point ball might be white, for example, but you can get them in any color.
Right, yes. Well, you can get them in your team colors, your sport colors, your school colors, whatever you want.
So you were mentioning then what happens next?
All right, so the point ball's thrown out, then we have to remain in our relative positions, and then since you threw out the point ball, I would go first. I would throw and get as close as I can to the point ball. And then it's your turn. We alternate until all the balls are gone. Then we walk up there. Whoever's closest gets points.
And from 2 to 4 players can play, and only the person who has the ball closest to the point ball will be the person who gets points for that particular set.
Yes, only one player or team can make points. Say you're shooting some basketball, and you hit the rim and it bounces off. Do you get a score? No.
Or tennis.
Or tennis. Almost any game, you've got to actually, you know, be successful. But with Murbles, you're successful every time. You can win every time. Somebody gets the feeling of being victorious.
And it's good exercise, too.
You're right. And age, my daughter's 8 years old. She loves the game. My mom's 82. Shh. Mom. But my mom's 82, and she loves the game.
And you promised me you didn't throw the game. The very first game that you and I played, and it was the first game I'd ever played in my life, I actually won.
Yeah, you were lucky.
Where can people find Murbles? One place is the internet at murblegame.com.
Right. You can pick the balls, you can pick the colors, you can pick your bag colors. It's real simple, fast, and the orders go out the next day.
And it's a friendly game, too. I've seen some Murble tournaments. I've seen Murble games played. I've never seen anybody get into a Murbles fight. Hopefully that never happens.
No, it shouldn't. With Murbles, it's a game where you have to compromise. My ball's closer or yours. You decide. It's real simple.
Right, and I think one of the best things about it is you can play it at the beach, you can play it at the park, you can play it in your yard, and it really doesn't matter the type of varied terrain, trees. You know, the topography really helps you, as you mentioned earlier.
Yes, yes. It's a game that you can take with you anywhere. The whole game weighs like 4 pounds. It's easy to carry. It's in a real good canvas bag. The rules are right on the back of the bag, so you can't lose them.
And I can tell you there's some great tips on how to play on the website, murblegame.com, or you can actually call, and it's 850-458-5858 to place your order.
Sure, anytime.
Right. So give it a try, and you'll be hooked. Play one game of Murbles, and you'll be a Murbles player for life. Murray Kramer, thanks so much for talking to me about the game that is really sweeping the planet, Murbles.
Yep, thank you.
very first game that you and I played, and it was the first game I'd ever played in my life, I actually won.
Yeah, you were lucky.